Hey girls!
Hey girls!
You are now listening to the K-Pop Girls podcast. I'm Chakara.
And I'm Nina, and we are
the K-Pop Girls!
Yay! Welcome back to another episode, or welcome to, like she said, another episode. Today, girls, the topic at hand is debuts and comebacks. What we believe considers a comeback a good comeback, or a debut an iconic debut, what we're looking forward to this year, what's really been sparking our interest in the groups and the artists.
We've had some really amazing comebacks recently, and we have some really amazing ones coming up. So to dive into our topic today, just to give, for those of you who may be new to K-pop. The whole K-pop scene, a debut, which we all know what a debut is. Like, this is you're coming out. This is the party. You're like, hello world. This is it. So the debut is just, once, a group has been settled into and they're ready to go public, this is what that is. So as far as girls go for debuting this year, we had Bad Villain and Baby Monster. And then for the boys.
And you mean
and Illit.
They had a huge hit.
They did have a huge hit. I'm not gonna get into Illit. I'm not gonna get into it.
We're gonna have to get into it a little bit. Not now, but it's kind of hard to not get into it.
Yeah.
But still, it was a really big song.
Yeah, it's a huge song.
So I feel like, in terms of, we're gonna go down to 2024 faves and all that. When it comes to debuts, I think that's definitely one dope song-wise.
And then for the boy groups, we had NCT Wish. And I've never really heard anything from NCT Wish, but they are super cute. They're everywhere. I see them all the time. They're just...
Yeah. It's NCT.
Yeah, NCT, they're going to be adorable.
Yeah.
And I really feel like that's their main focus with NCT, on that first...
The first, little...
Yeah. They're like, all right, they're cute. And they're just going to bounce around everywhere.
And they're young.
Yeah, and they're young.
And then, after years, they be like...
Boo. They start turning into grown men.
I know. Wear pants. Boy, sit down.
For real. But, yeah, so with the debuts, a lot of the times what happened is, you may get, a show.
A showcase, a performance. Again, like we said, you're coming out. This is your coming out party. You train. They have trained. Okay. They have trained for X amount of years, and your company finally says, "Yay, you get to debut." And then
sometimes they do the elimination shows as well.
Yeah, survival shows.
To get the fan interaction, which I think is a very cool way to introduce a group, because you really get to see them kind of work, even though a lot of the times what happens are those people who are on that show have already been training for this group for a year or more. So, it's kind of, it breaks my heart to know how that goes sometimes.
Because it's don't even get to debut.
Yeah, they don't even, a lot of the times they don't get to debut. They're they put so much effort into being into this one group, and it's well, by the time you get to the survival show, it's if I don't make it, I'm done. I'm exhausted. Y'all not trying to get me. I mean, a lot of times people do end up keep going to other groups, but it's tough to see because they they bond with each other.
No, literally. Johnny, it broke my heart because he was supposed to debut with EXO, all his friends and stuff, they all
really,
debuted. Yeah, and so
I did not know that
all his friends debuted, and he had to stay back or whatever. And
that is a little.
It worked out for him,
of course. Yeah. I did not know Johnny was supposed to be in EXO. He would have been so young.
He came up in that era with Kai.
How old is Johnny? Johnny our age, right?
No, Johnny's older than us.
Is he in his 30s?
He might be 28, 29-ish.
Well, he's not that much older. He ain't in his 30s. Okay. But he's the same age of Kai and Seo.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know why I feel
yeah.
I don't know why I feel like Johnny was younger than us.
Yeah, I don't know.
He has that spirit about him.
He has a youthful
spirit. He does have a youthful spirit.
Why are you cracking up?
Because I don't know why I've always looked at him like, oh, Johnny.
Really?
Yeah.
I
almost like he's younger than me.
That's how I always looked at him.
Well, not like, not like a child, but like I just always kind of.
He was younger?
Yeah. You know how I am about anybody that I think is younger than me.
Oh. Well, continue to think he's younger.
Well,
anyway.
Now that my eyes have been opened, I was blind, now I can see.
Close your eyes. Close them.
But yeah, I didn't. That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Fun fact.
So speaking of debuts, there's been like a conversation about Cat's Eye and their whole their show. Huh?
That's something else I don't want to go into.
I'm not really going to get into it, but I was just going to say I did kind of start watching the show a little bit. I didn't get too deep into it because, But that's you get to kind of see, like, how they pick the girls. And it was really interesting from, like, someone who wouldn't mind want to be in the background and, like, on the executive side of things. It was really cool to see how all of that stuff works. So I really did enjoy like seeing the behind the scenes type of stuff that goes into it. And then to know that they moved into the elimination show, you can kind of see like, dang, these girls work so hard and some of them just don't make it. They've been sitting here with these people for 2 years training and it nothing happens. Yeah. So it's really an interesting program, like how they have it set up is really interesting. What I want to know, what were some debuts you wish you were present for?
Debuts I wish I was present for. Shiny with Replay. I feel like Replay is like my number one like debut of all time. Like, cause I listen to that song like all the time. Aww. Like. And back to back, and it's 2024, and that's an old song, but it's so good.
It's a classic.
I think that's like, I wish I was there for that debut. Of course, BTS with No Dream. I wish I was a part of that journey from the jump, but no, I was over here thinking about mindless behavior and Diggy Simmons when I could have been thinking about BTS. Right. Oh my gosh.
I know that breaks my heart when I realized, like, dang, my head was not in the game for real.
Game. Like,
it sucks.
I hate that so much. So, all right, so yeah.
ATEEZ.
Pirate King. It's such a good debut.
Pirate King is such an iconic debut. Like, and then they had the way that they announced their group too, with the choreo, like the Pick It Up choreo, and there was another choreo too, like KQ Fellas, like that is just, it don't get no better than that, to be honest.
And who else for you? That you wish you were there to see.
Honestly, I kind of wish I was there for BTS too.
BTS.
Yeah, I feel like I would really be an army if I was like there for BTS debut. Just like listening to some of their old songs, I'm like, dang, like they was going hard in the studio for real. Yeah. I wish I was there for that.
I actually wish I was there for Blackpink too. Only because, like, watching a lot of their old content, I could really see, like, they were hungry. You know what I'm saying? Like, they wanted it. You know what I'm saying? Now I feel like they're more hungry for their solo projects. And it's probably because they've been through whatever they've been through in the background. But I feel like I could have really, really got with Blackpink. I still like their music now, of course. But just seeing that hunger is something that really does something to you and makes you want to stand. You know what I'm saying?
That is very true.
I think that's the reason why why we are attracted to ATEEZ, because we still see the hunger and stuff. And of course, they got a few years in the game now, but they're still on,
they're still trying, like, they're going for it.
They're still going for it. And it has to do a lot with, because they're not, the big four or whatever too. So they have to like prove themselves, and like they're doing a good job. So yeah, I think I would have liked to see Blackpink debut too.
Yeah, I I agree with ATs. I think that they just have like, I see a similarity in hunger, like with BTS, how they looked when they were younger. Like they have like that similar
it's a sparkle in their eye.
Yeah, it's a sparkle in their eye, for real.
I told people say it's the eyeliner. I wish we both together could have experienced GOT7's debut.
Oh yeah, me too.
All of like just the energy of their comebacks and everything when they were, I know their whole relationship with JYP is like, yeah. But I mean, like that era when they were signed to them, like, because we never got that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, we haven't really gotten much of like that interaction or like hard carry like shows and stuff. Like we didn't really get a chance to get that. I mean, I wish I would have found out about all of my faves a lot sooner, yeah. Because I would have been able to experience, you know who I wish I was able to be for? Super M.
Super M.
Oh, okay. I wish I was there for
Is
Super
that like
M
the
debut.
Tiger Inside? Was that
yeah, with Taemin and Kai and
that I'm pretty sure that was like a crazy time. So man, the K-pop stans who are watching, who were there for that, like,
you are actually pretty iconic. You should have like, that's a badge of honor,
bro. I'm honestly
being able to be a part of Super M era.
I'm jealous of like all of, actually let me not say jealous, but like the girls who've been here since the beginning, the OGs. Bro. Like shout out to y'all, because y'all really stuck it out, because K-pop now is on such a larger scale. Korean culture in general is like worldwide, but y'all seen before the boom and all of that. So before they was giving us English captions and everything,
for real.
y'all was really
y'all was the trenches. I was gonna say y'all the trenches for real.
Trenches. So thank y'all, because
y'all paved the way for us.
No, literally. So thank you.
Yeah, for real. Thank you guys. Let us know
in the comments what is your favorite debut?
Yeah, I really am intrigued about hearing that, because I know we have so many different people who are in our community, and a lot of you guys have been into K-pop for a long time, so we really would love to know. So comebacks. So after your group has debuted, they've had some time to chill, a few months may go by, they'll have a comeback. So basically what a comeback is, it's just that. It's that.
You come back with a new project, a new concept.
But they do it, it's not like a big grand, comeback, like you've been gone for so long, you come back, like that type of thing.
Yeah. It's not like if a legend been down. Or it's not like, I know people like, I always say like J. Cole and Kendrick and Beyonce, they'll go away for a long time, or not a long time, but like 3 years.
Yeah, like how Jay-Z said Jay-Z Fade to Black, like how he left and came back like that type of thing. Like when I first heard comebacks, that's what I was thinking. I was like, they having a comeback? Like
girl, they always coming back.
You got another couple months and they'll have another one. Trust me. So usually it's like a couple mini albums and then it leads to a full album. So the mini albums will have like 3 to 5 songs. Yeah. Ish.
Which,
I
don't like mini
albums. Me either.
Because I don't like really long albums either, and I don't like mini albums. So
I like a good long album, but I feel like anything more than 16 songs is too much.
You push.
Unless it's Beyonce.
For me, anything more than 13, you pushing it. It's like, wrap it up. I'm girl. Okay. Yeah, only Beyonce can really get away with that when it comes to me. What do you think? How many comebacks in a year is like too much for you? Like too many. Like
I feel like ideally for me, maybe 3 is good.
Yeah, I think 3 is good.
Sometimes I feel like there's a little bit too much going on. People be doing like one every 2 months.
I know.
And I'm like,
you gotta let it marinate.
Yeah, let it marinate. Let us miss you for a little bit. I think for like, us in America, maybe it's a little bit different because we're used to having that time in between. Yeah. People be going 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years.
But listen, back
Rihanna.
to Beyonce. Okay, that's she.
Riri.
She really pushing it. She really pushing it.
You pushing it.
But when she come back, if she comes back?
If she come back. At this point, really it's a big question mark. Big question mark.
Honestly, I don't know if it's a question mark.
I feel like she probably pregnant again right now.
She might be, child.
At this point.
Ain't my business. Listen, that lady has done her work, okay?
Listen.
Honestly, like...
Whatever.
If she want to drop a furniture line now, that's fine.
Rihanna X rooms to go.
Not rooms to go. Screaming.
Rihanna X Scandinavian design, child, girl.
Japan Deeds design, girl. Anyway.
Lazy boy. She gets on my nerves.
Not lazy boy. Fancy X lazy boy. I agree. 3 hours. 3 comebacks, I think, is like ideal. And I'm like 2, Korean comebacks, and then you're gonna slide in that Japan comeback, right? With the going back to the mini albums, that's where we were. I feel like Beyonce said, people not making albums no more. You know what I'm saying? And it's because I feel like, at least in the K-pop industry, or not just the K-pop industry, in music in general, people feel like if they go away for too long, they're going to be forgotten, or somebody else is going to take the shine. And so I feel like it goes back to
having faith in your artistry.
Having faith in your artistry. Ooh, that's a good one. Having faith in the relationship that you've built with your fan base. And then, I guess competition, relevancy, and your coins. So I feel like that all plays a part in how many comebacks. Because sometimes people just be coming back. And it is too much.
It's too much.
I would love to hear actual like K-pop idol speak on this question and answer it, because I was listening to BM's interview with, I think it's Fun with Them. So they were asking him about how the whole process, like come back and stuff, like what do you do after you're done with your promotion and your concerts and stuff. And he was saying it's really, if you're not like a popping group, like a big group, it's really like dead space, like it's nothing for months. And he was talking about how a lot of artists go into like a bad headspace and get very depressed. And I was like, maybe it's not just the company who's pushing these comebacks,
but the
maybe
artists
the artists
themselves
are like, I want to be working, because if I'm sitting,
I'm gonna lose my mind.
I
can see that.
I guess I'm like, especially if you're really passionate about it too, or if you're running from something.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, that's why I really want to hear their opinion on it, because I feel like.
But you know what? That makes a lot of sense, because even with, and I speak about ATs a lot because that's what I have that's going constantly. Like ATs is moving constantly right now. And 18 are always like, you guys are just constantly going, like, when are you going to get a break? But Hongjoong will tell us, like, listen, we want this. Like, this is what we want. Like, if we wanted a break, we would take a break. Trust me. But they find ways to take time for themselves, I'm sure, in the midst of everything. So, I have been that person where I've kind of like been quiet on trying to say, all of those things, because I know
KQ. But now it's like, well, if the boys
they like it, then because this is, at the end of the day, this is all they have. This is all they have. And it's like,
especially like I said, if you're passionate about this, like, you want to work.
Like, and then with the boys, you have military enlistment hovering around. They're like, man, we got to get out as much as we possibly can, because eventually there's not going to be anything that we can do. So I have not really been too crazy about it. I understand it. Even personally, like, when we went to ATs, I was out of the salon for a whole week, and coming back to work, I was like, whoa. Like, I feel like I ain't been here for a month or something. Like, this is crazy. Like, I need to get back into the swing of things, because and then I also just missed being in the salon, because it's like that's what you do. That's your everyday thing. You're used to working, and you're used to doing what you do. Even in the moment, if you are tired, it don't really matter. That's your job. So I completely understand on the work standpoint.
Yeah.
And they're young. Like,
yeah.
what else are we gonna be doing?
Right.
I mean, if they're not,
and they have a fun job.
They do
For the most part.
Well,
I'm
for
sure
the most
it's a
part,
lot going on. I'm
sure it's
a
some stressing going on there. But for the most part, I'm sure it's a fun
cool
job.
Yeah, it's a cool job.
You know, you like your coworkers for the most part. You probably get on your nerves.
Yeah.
But
like siblings do.
Yeah, like siblings do. But at the end of the day, you know, you have a good time with your coworkers and
traveling the world
with your friends and so hopefully I hope all K-pop artists are able to find some type of, you know,
balance.
Yeah, some balance. And I know we have like there can sometimes be a negative view of these companies and how they treat artists and how they regulate their time and how, you know, jam-packed they make their schedules and things like that. But I really hope that there is some, you know, I know that for ATs, but I don't know how that is for other groups. You know, I just pray that there's not someone there taking advantage of that.
Right.
You know,
which
I'm sure there probably is,
you know,
but
Hollywood Hollywood, you know, Seoul, I guess.
Yeah.
So favorite comebacks of 2024 or all time?
Of all time?
Or you can just do 2024. It's up to you.
2024, my favorite comeback so far would have to be aespa.
Mine too.
aespa are doing it. Do you understand me? Like, they are taking the cake for me.
Yeah.
aespa and ATs are like neck and neck for me right now, honestly. For as far as like comebacks that I really love this year. But as far as like, I feel like aespa right. Girl, you okay? You got an attitude. Drama and Armageddon. Like, they just they get it.
Drama was good.
Drama was good. She's cute. But Armageddon, Supernova.
And Supernova.
Even the Japan comeback was fire. Hot mess. What? Girl,
they really made me a stan this year.
No, yeah,
like,
I am. What are they?
We don't even know what we are. I don't know.
Mize. However, we're here.
I would need to look up the reason for that to understand it. But yeah, however.
I'm here. I'm a Mai.
Yeah.
My.
For sure.
Yeah. They really took it. And I mean, I would say aespa and ATs are like up there for my fave comebacks this year.
Same.
But I think aespa is taking the cake, and I'll tell you why.
I'm with you when you're right. Let's go.
aespa takes the cake because of that album packaging.
Yup. They finally listened to us.
When I saw that Bluetooth CD player, I said, "Oh."
They took something that K-pop companies should have been doing.
Should have been doing it.
But aespa dropped it. SM get a lot of things wrong. But I'm with you when you're right, okay?
Listen. that team, whoever's on aespa's team, they get it. Because it's not all of SM. It depends on the specific team. That's what I've come to realize. Every group has a different team. Because I'm like, so all the times I'd be like, why this group got that? Why that group got that? But that group don't have that. It's the team.
It's okay.
aespa's team. You get it. Yeah, I appreciate that.
They ate that with the CD player, even though I could not get my hands on
But
one.
you was sure gonna get my money.
Listen, if I could have got to it, I would have got it.
You should just run it back.
Yeah, they should. They really should.
They really should.
They gonna drop the ball. They don't do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was just insanely. It's just iconic. Like, yeah, they really did. They ate that.
You ate
Y'all
that.
ate that.
Y'all ate that.
I don't know if the girls said something. Hey, how about we? Or if the team was like, hey, how about we? But whoever said, hey, how about we? I thank you for your service.
Thank you. You really are doing your job. You should get employee of the year. Because you're really doing your thing. You are now one of my elite employees.
No, like whoever did that really needs a promotion.
You need a raise, baby. Because you done brought SM in so much money. I think SM probably was like, they really buying this?
Yeah. And it sold
out.
Like,
and like, that's crazy.
The response when they just posted or dropped the, the packaging, like what's going to be in it with the CD player, it went crazy. People who aren't even
aespa fans,
like, were like,
and that's the kicker, right? With these albums is those inclusions. What are you gonna get in that album that's really gonna grab a buyer? Because
I might not even be a fan, but because you got this, you did that with your packaging and
who you collaborate with. Because even with New Jeans, I love New Jeans. Yeah. But I didn't like them that much to have bought. I'm just being real.
Yeah, it's
okay.
I'm
be honest. Yeah. I'm not wanted to buy an album.
You weren't that invested.
I wasn't that invested until they did this collab with
the Japanese artist.
The Japanese artist. I cannot think of his name right now, but I really loved his work. Even when like he was working back when Louis Vuitton and he did like the cute purses and he did Kanye West's album. Like I've always loved his work. He's always been such an amazing artist. So when I saw the collab, I was like, oh my goodness, I have to get this. And that's what that is. Like being able to do something different, bring something different to the table. That's what you got to do.
Takashi
Murakami. Yes. Yeah. Takashi Murakami. I loved everything about him. Love even just like hearing his story and how he got into everything. It's just beautiful. But that's what you got to do these days. I think that K-pop is really something that catches people's eye because it's different. It's not like everybody else. It's not like all the other music entities within the world. So stick with that. Stick with the fact that you're different and stick with the fact that you are a little bit more outside of the box when it comes to the perspective of music and all that stuff, and do something that's going to really catch people's eye in these packaging, these album packagings. And capitalize. That's what you do best.
For sure.
So do it. Yeah. Like ain't no shame in your game. At this point, you might as well just go ahead, go for it, and do what you got to do.
You're already in my pockets anyway.
You done already got a couple grand out of me. What's another 50, 60, 70, Child, 80, 100, $200?
I cannot wait till we talk about financial.
Oh, we seriously need to get into that because Waterbomb almost got my money.
Oh, I thought they were getting it.
They ain't get it, child. And
the lineup.
Yes.
Okay.
You fumbled on that lineup. Not only that,
they're really happy about it.
I'm sure they are.
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah.
And my money gonna stay in my pocket. Thank you. Right. Actually, thank God.
When I saw one name, I said, definitely not.
And I'm sure it's the same name. It was actually a couple names on that line. It was a couple names. I was like,
oh, 2 or 3. Honestly, ATs, I love y'all. Y'all gonna kill it.
Yeah,
they're literally the headliners, if you ask me.
Yeah, people are gonna be there because of you.
ATs, like for everybody else is just like yeah.
Honestly, no offense to nobody else, but
my favorite comebacks. RM. Right people, wrong place.
Yeah, that was a critically acclaimed album.
That was a good. It was a good album.
I didn't have a chance to really listen to it like I should have.
You should, because I feel like you would like it.
I'm sure
it's on the same. I compare it to. You heard some of it when I played it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Pharrell inspired, Tyler the Creator, like that kind of stuff. So I feel like you would really like it. But I really liked his album. I feel like Army's a lot of people, but definitely Army's. I don't think they got it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a different sound totally.
Yeah.
For them, so which is cool, but I loved it. And I'm not just being biased. Like it really
it's really a vibe from what I've heard so far.
It's something you don't hear in K-pop. Like it's totally different. Lisa, I think she's had my favorite comebacks so far. She's done 2 songs. Well, it's debut. So this is a comeback because she's had her solo debut.
Yeah, she's had a solo debut before.
But like Lalisa and Money. So I think she's doing really good to the point where I feel like she's pulling away from being a K-pop artist.
Yes.
And just being a pop star, period.
And she is that.
She's killing it.
She's killing it.
Oh,
Taemin had a good comeback. He was just very recent. Yeah,
he comes back a lot. You can tell he loves this. but
I think this
without SM. Right?
Yeah, I think he was so. I could tell he was excited. Mm-hmm. Like a different type of excited for this comeback because he isn't under SM, and I feel like that with a lot of the SM boys they're
ready to get.
Yeah, they're ready to get from up under that label and not really have to worry about anything that may hold them back. Yeah. So it was really nice to see him do all the things that he's doing with his dancers and oh my gosh, he's like, who's the Beyonce of K-pop conversation? It's shut down. It's me. It's nobody else but me.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really, really nice to see him really get into his creative bag for sure. Okay. The videos are so cool. The choreography is amazing, and I'm probably gonna buy that album. I haven't bought it yet, but I probably am because it looks like the packaging and everything is cool.
I wanna buy Kari's album now. I really like they just had a comeback like last week or 2 weeks ago maybe. I really like that album. It's a lot of good songs to me. And then I feel like BM had a good solo. I don't know if it's considered his debut though. Maybe debut album or debut EP. It was really good to me. Call me biased. But he did a lot. Like he had like that B2K vibe or like the early 2000s like R&B hip hop sounds, like instruments and stuff. So I really like that. And I know that's the time period that he came up in, and he's from LA and stuff. So I feel like a lot of that stuff played into that
for sure.
So I really enjoyed his stuff. You talked a lot about Black Swan.
I was about to say Black Swan had a really. I enjoyed their stage. Even with their stage in Karma, they did a really good job, but I could see huge improvements on like their performing and their singing. Crazy. They are so good. Like,
what's the new girl? The most recent edition. What's her name? It starts with an N. The Mix girl from
Nevi.
I feel like she was really like a missing piece for them, and like she brought it in like.
I agree. Yeah. I think she fits perfectly with everything. And I saw a post where she's talking about how hard she's been working for this comeback and and you can tell they've all worked really hard. I want to watch the show. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. Because it seems like it's gonna be really good.
It's Jesse and somebody else, I believe.
Gravity, the boy group Gravity. Yes. I really want to see that. But yeah, Black Swan had a great comeback. The song is good. There's room for improvement.
Of course, I think.
Everybody. Yeah, everybody does that. That's nothing but they're like right there. They're like right there. And so I'm really excited to see how their career progressed because they've already grown so much. So it was really exciting to see them. Another one that I really liked was 127 Walk.
127 Walk.
They ate that.
They do really good. Like I was talking to Sakina about this, and we just always have this conversation. How I feel like every comeback is like it gets better and better and better. The albums get stronger and stronger and stronger, and I'm like, dang, like how often is it that every time you come back, you kind of have a no skip album?
That's
like,
crazy. It's crazy.
And so NCT 127 for sure. I should have said them too. I'm sorry, Johnny Baby. I know we gotta go to the next topic or whatever, but I also enjoyed Kiss of Life's comeback for Sticky.
Oh,
I know
yeah,
I played that out,
good.
especially when we were in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Atlantic. I know I got on your nerves with that song. And also this is my first time listening to an entire Stray Kids album.
Stray Kids did have a good comeback.
Did you listen to it?
I didn't listen to it, but just that one song.
The Chick Chick Boom or the Jam song. I like thoroughly enjoyed that entire album. I think it's called 8. And I was like, okay, I can get with this. So I was very, I don't want to say pleasantly surprised because I'm not surprised, but it was just good. I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. Yeah.
They did have a good comeback. I thought theirs was really cute. They had a summertime bop for them.
And they collab with, the whole Deadpool Wolverine thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had them in the video and stuff.
Oh, no, I didn't know.
Yeah, like, big stuff.
Stray Kids?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's big. That's big time. You know
that
what
is
I'm
big
saying?
time.
So, I'm like, okay.
So, some comebacks that we are excited for and that are coming up.
Can I say who I'm excited for?
Absolutely.
Jaeyoung. I'm really excited
really
for
excited for him. That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
No,
technically, by the
it's
time
Tuesday.
By the time this is out, it'll be
Well,
out.
it's the 26th KST, is it? How does that work?
Is that today?
It might be today.
What time is it?
I gotta look at my soul clock because my soul clock will say it's tomorrow. Then it's tomorrow.
Yeah. So I guess it's out there already. It's out now then.
No, it wouldn't be out till 6 p.m. there. So it would be like around 5 a.m. for us. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know why.
He's had a good rollout.
He did that like that time like that. Now
that's probably out of his control. But
why he be?
This is his debut album. I love
that.
His voice.
I'm really excited to hear because there's so many amazing people that he's working with on this album.
Babyface on it?
Yeah, I heard Babyface is on there.
Contributed to it?
Yeah, like even the 2 songs that he's put out already, I was like, oh my god, Roses. It's like
it's so good.
It's giving Pimp Daddy R&B vibes. And
Pimp Daddy.
that is my favorite vibe of all time.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I will be sacked for that.
Definitely will be sacked.
He's going to get my money for that album.
Yeah.
Something else that's coming up. Zero Base One will be coming out as well.
They have a few bops. They've been popping up in my Spotify. And I'll be like, okay.
Their members are adorable. I just so happened to catch one of their lives, and I was like, oh my god, they're so cute. Chanyeol will be coming out with a comeback as well. This is actually his solo debut.
Who you talking about?
Chanyeol from EXO.
Oh.
You remember Big Tall?
I got you. Yeah.
With the deep voice and the rapper.
Yeah.
Chungha is going to be having a comeback. I love her. She is one of the reasons why I almost went to Waterbomb too. But still, yeah.
Le Sserafim, this concept is eating down. Like, I think it's called Crazy.
Yeah,
is that the name of it? This, like, it's off the wall in a great, like, sense. And what am I trying to say?
In a good way.
In a good way. What am I trying to say? Thank you for being my brain in my mouth. But I'm very excited. Like, these concept photos have been eating. The song is eating.
The songs are so cute. I'm very excited. The snippets
that we've heard.
And the snippets, yeah.
So I'm really excited to hear what that's gonna be. I'm also excited for what's her name, Chewy, from Twice.
Oh yes,
she's having her first debut as a solo artist. So I really want to hear what she sounds like. And I just found out that she's Taiwan. Is it Taiwanese? Is that how you say it? I just found that out, and I was like, oh, I didn't know that. So
that's
maybe she'll
nice.
bring some of that flavor. That's different.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see that.
Yeah.
So a couple of other comebacks that we have going on. Those are mainly like August. So August is almost over. So we're moving into September. You got Boy Next Door. Onu. I'm really excited to see that. Baekhyun.
You know what? This is her, man. But before you go into all your spill, child, I cannot wait to hear a good, just vocals. Just give me vocals. That's what I want to hear.
I honestly want acapella vocals. I hope he does something like that.
That would be amazing.
I would love to just have a whole album with just acapella. Like, please, just
Bro,
please.
did you used to have LimeWire? Did you used to make like CDs
Yes.
on LimeWire?
Yes.
I used to get the different versions. You could do
Absolutely
the acapella versions and stuff. Put them on CDs.
Yep, I used to do that. I have spent almost $200 on albums.
Oh, this comeback, or he haven't even came back yet. He already
Pre-order. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'll
What
do
did
it
you
again.
get?
I got every single version of the albums that he put out, and then some of them like were albums that came with special photo cards, and then I bought a couple of signed albums.
Oh wow!
That's probably gonna lead me into getting a bookcase or something. Yeah, because it's so much stuff. I'm so excited. I also am gonna buy some of his little stuffed animals. So I'm not done spending money. I'm so excited for him. Like, he being a CEO of his own company and like really going hard, and he also is gonna have a boy group in his company.
You told me.
I am like super excited to see what he does with that. Anyways, let's move on.
Sorry,
Zykers.
Zykers
is having a comeback. I've seen a couple of their pictures. They look really good. I'm really excited to see how that goes.
Yeah.
What else we got?
It's a lot of people. 50. You know what? 50-50. I don't want to say I'm excited, but I am.
Intrigued.
No, I'm intrigued because I think it's only one girl left from the original lineup, or is none of them from the original lineup. I think it's one left.
Okay.
And so I want to see,
what is talking about, child?
Who y'all done found?
Right.
After all that went down, who y'all got to sign the dotted line?
Because I would be like, me? No thanks.
That's what. So I'm interested because they was on top of the world with like the Barbie collaboration,
yeah,
and Cupid, and then it was just like
crickets, drama,
and then crickets, and now they coming back, child. So I'm nosy. I am big nosy. Okay.
So yeah, we have some really amazing comebacks. That are going to be happening this year. We could only see up to September, and there's still some other things that are coming that we still don't know about because September they usually don't really get into like dropping everything.
I'm sorry, I'm about to get my army back real quick, and this is probably a long time from now. However, I am ready for Min Yoongi to come back because the way these people are playing.
Sorry, I mean it's
okay. The way these people are playing with my dude, okay, y'all playing with his name. He being nice. He's taking what you call it? It's the A word? He's apologized. He's taking
accountability.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyway, let me try this again. He's taking accountability. He's apologized multiple times, and they treating my man like he's a murderer. Okay, so I cannot wait till he comes back and just talk that talk. Okay, I'm about to say talk that talk that. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me what you
want. Tell me what you need. Nah, I really can't wait for him to snap through music. Like, this should be a great album. BTS period.
BTS period. Yeah. All the BTS boys, let them come on back. Yeah. Also really excited for...
Wait, no, that wasn't this year. Dang.
What?
I would say JK had one of my favorite solo debuts, but that wasn't 2024. So I guess just period. JK had a really good solo debut. Sorry.
Well, you can say that. Yeah, that's a part of the conversation. It didn't have to be this year. It was just in general. Favorite debuts. Yeah. Yeah, he really did. Especially because... Like, who has a solo debut and then gets Usher to be on the remix?
Yeah, and
JT. And really, like, go on a whole American, like, little daytime television and nighttime television tour. Like, he ate that. You really can't take that away from him ever. But as far as comebacks that I'm looking forward to that aren't confirmed, Kim Jong-un. When Kim Jong-un gets out of that jail cell, it's a wrap.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a wrap. I already know, like, from just the sheer anger
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be good.
Somebody dropped the ball.
Somebody dropped the ball,
Yeah.
and it was a glass ball,
Yeah.
and it just shattered everywhere.
Do you think he's gonna leave SM2?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Dang.
Because at the end of the day, like, you know, a lot of things didn't go the way that they were supposed to, partially because of this label. Mm-hmm. So, you know, and aside from other things that we probably don't even know about.
Yeah. I don't, like, I mean, I would love to be a fly on the wall.
Me too.
But, like, I just know it's so
If
much.
I could just be a janitor in that building.
Right.
I'd be hiding in closets and
dirty, though. That's the only
under
thing.
tables.
I feel like it would piss us off so much. Like,
oh, yeah. I know it would make me just so mad.
Yeah.
Like, the simple fact that these boys can't even get their albums aren't in America, but as soon as they get out of this label, first thing Bacon did was drop a US store link, because he knew that we wanted a chance to be able to make sure we had his stuff. And he wanted a real shot at being on the Billboard charts. And I mean, it's just not, it doesn't make any sense how all these other groups in this label has been pushed in such a great way. I mean, it's beautiful, it's awesome, that's how it's supposed to be. But when it comes to these groups and when it comes to these artists, these, like, this specific group, this specific artist, why aren't they being pushed just the same way? It's not fair. It doesn't make any sense. The math is not mathing. So I just, you know, and then not only that, he's just had so many different disappointments. I mean, Camp Fest was a total disappointment, and not even a year later. Was it a year later? It was a few months later.
Yeah, I think it was into the next year.
It was into that next year, yeah. So it was a few months later. This happens, like, where you get an enlist and you don't even have time to, like, prepare stuff for your fans so that they have something to watch while you're gone. Like, it's so unfair. So I know he's upset, and I hope he's ready. Well, not hope he's ready, but I hope he's, you know,
I hope he's still, you know, getting in the studio,
doing whatever he needs to
do,
contracts,
whatever he needs to do.
I know every time I turn around, I see him ride his bike somewhere. Somebody's catch him ride his bike. He gonna be on a bike with some sandals on, and his hair is long. So
really?
I hope he doesn't cut it. I hope he keeps it long, because I didn't get a chance to see the Peaches come back, and he had his hair long for that.
So is that a comeback you wish you witnessed?
I wish I've witnessed every
Kai solo.
His debut. I wish I was there for the debut.
That was, right?
Yes. That is a very iconic solo debut.
Yeah.
Like, that's a strong debut.
Oh, did we talk about strong debuts?
We did.
What makes did we even talk about, like,
we only talked about the ones that we that had came out this year. We haven't actually talked about the ones that we've never seen, because we have never really seen the strongest debuts that have come out. Like, we only really talked about the ones that we've got a chance to see.
Yeah.
Which ain't. I
mean, 2020 to on, I feel like 2021.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, no, I really even when I got into K-pop, I really didn't. I think maybe the only true, like, well, no, Jackson had been doing solo stuff before, so yeah, I can't say that's
more of a comeback. Magic
Man.
More
of a comeback. Yeah, Magic Man. That was a good comeback.
Now, I think New Jeans had a strong debut.
Oh yes, we were here for New Jeans. New Jeans had a very good debut. Yeah. NMIX had a good one too. I like their. Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one. I think, who else did we see?
I think LE SSERAFIM had a strong debut too, even though they had a lot of drama with the girl and stuff leaving, but bum, 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 bum. Like the choreography and
the Blue Flame one.
Yeah, they had a strong.
Yeah.
Who else? Neon with Pop. That was strong. I feel like that was really a good strong, one, and we were here for that. So we were here for a lot of the more recent. If it's like 3rd and 4th gen, we were definitely here. I guess now we're witnessing 5th gen, which is like, ooh, wow.
That ain't got nothing to do with me, child.
Babies.
This is the objective. This is the objective. Okay. So she's gonna pick. We're both gonna pick
5
people. Each person will zoom into a part of their face and see if we can guess who it is. So she'll pick a person for me. I'll pick a person for her.
I'm going to fail. I'm not as confident as I was last episode.
Yeah, you were very confident last episode.
And I won.
Honestly, after watching the tapes, there's a flag on the play, ma'am.
Ain't no darn flag on the play.
I should have had a point or two.
Please, you got
watch the tapes again.
I watched them.
You ain't watch them close enough.
I watched them.
Right.
Okay, y'all. So we're getting 11 seconds of a piece to do this. Okay, so you ready for your first person, Jagarin? I feel like we need theme music, but okay. You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Songwa.
Dang. What gave it away? What gave it away?
It's his lips. I look at his lips all the time.
Okay.
That's the first thing I look at on him.
This is my first time looking at his lips.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's your first time looking at his lips.
My mind is bigger. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I didn't even have to start the timer. That's how bad.
I said we're starting off easy.
Okay.
But I didn't want to make it too hard for you either.
Okay.
I'm just that nice. Okay, this one I'm going to show the lips on purpose too. Because I feel like they have really like...
Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Jimin.
No.
Bam Bam.
Yes. But it could have been Jimin.
It could have been Jimin.
Yeah,
he does like
too.
cute plump lips.
Yeah. Dang. Okay.
If it wasn't him, it was him.
Girl. Okay. Let me know you're ready. She's doing good. Oh my gosh.
All right, go.
I'm a suck. Oh my gosh.
Yoongi. The scar on his eye? Come on.
I didn't know how plugged in you were. Okay, this is going to be hard. You ready?
Okay.
It's going to be hard.
All right, go. Namjoon.
No.
Ju Honey. Was that right?
Yeah.
1 second on the clock. A 0.1 second on the clock.
This is killing me. Okay. I don't know. Okay, I don't know how I'm going to zoom into this one. All right.
Wait. 1, 2.
I feel like it's not a fair zoom. I don't like this picture.
You can make it harder. It's okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Karina? Wooyoung? Wonyoung, I mean? Dang.
No.
I don't be looking at girls like that, too, so. I don't be looking at them. It's Naya.
Yeah. I was trying to show her cheeks, because she has, like...
She does have chunky cheeks. I would have known by her mouth, though.
Yeah, that's why I took the mouth out.
I would have known by that. I don't know. I'm gonna go with this. She might be able to get it. I don't know.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Mingy.
Yeah, that was too easy.
Yeah, that was really easy.
I was trying to. It keeps blurring up. Okay.
That was too easy.
You should get this one too.
I should.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Andrew. Because of his dragon eyes and his nose.
Alright, let's see if you get this.
Oh gosh.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, this mouth looks so familiar.
2, 1.
I don't know, but still don't tell me.
Okay.
Don't tell me. Oh, give me a hint. Dang. I know I didn't get
Calvin Klein.
Oh, it's Mingyu.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I look like you are now listening to 99.1 KPG The Beat Jams.
Not KPG The Beat Jams. No, hip hop and R&B flavor. Alright, let's see if you get this one.
This is the last one?
Yeah. Okay. Alright, 1, 2, 3.
Ooh. Is it one? It's not one.
Mm-mm.
It's a girl.
Mm-hmm.
I know this mole. OMG.
I won.
It's okay. You're causing a lot of feedback in the mic.
Oh, I'm causing a lot of feedback in the mic because I done won.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Ow!
I'm sorry. Did I really hurt you? They are really pale, though. Who is this? Oh, give me a hint.
Alchemy of
Do
Souls.
you even know them? You went to an actress?
No, I didn't.
She's in Alchemy of Souls?
She's not in Alchemy of Souls.
What? That's my hint, but she's not in Alchemy of Souls?
Uh-huh.
All right, give me another hint. Cause
Jungkook. Like that.
Oh, Karina.
Yes. All right, you
All right,
guys. So I won.
I'm not a sore loser. Congratulations.
I can't tell.
Congratulations, because it's been
Not the hand on the shoulder.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
Been a while for
since
what?
You won anything, so I'm happy for you.
You won one thing last week. 2 weeks ago, whatever.
That's one more than you had one till now.
Well, now we're neck and neck, so was it really that great of a win?
It's 0 now.
Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with us today. We had a great time chatting it up. Had a great time chatting it up. And I really appreciate you guys so much. All of the likes and comments and when you repost our videos and stuff on Instagram, and you guys let us know how you're feeling and what you're thinking. That makes me so happy, and makes both of us so happy. And we really just appreciate all of your support. And we have some great things coming on up in the works, so stay tuned for that.
But like she said, we're very thankful for all of you. We love you guys so much, girls. Again, I'm Nina.
And I'm Chikara.
And we are the K-pop girls.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow us on
5
everything.
stars. Please leave 5 stars and a review on Spotify. Also, let us know what other platforms you would like to hear us on, so we can get that started as well. All right, love you. Bye.
Bye.